Hey, Dr. Jerry Williams with Urgent Care 24/7, here to talk to you about hearing protection and hearing loss. So, I was at a concert a couple of weeks ago, and I noticed some of the roadies and sound professionals, sound engineers, and some of the staff at the venue were wearing ear protection. And it brought up to me a really important point that I wanted to chat with you real quick about because those of you who, like me, love live music, I can tell you I've been to some concerts over the years that, whoa, were they loud, where my ears literally rang. I had tinnitus for days. And that's just terrible, terrible for your ears and leads to long-term hearing loss. From exposure to loud noises like that. And if you may have heard Brian Johnson, the lead singer of AC/DC, he has lost so much hearing that he can't perform anymore. Also, Huey Lewis, with Huey Lewis in the News, has lost his hearing. Now, I'm not saying, and I don't know either of these particular singers' medical backgrounds or anything like that, because there are noise exposure hearing loss conditions that can happen due to pathology, to the ear, the bony mechanism of the ear, the eighth cranial nerve that supplies the nerve to the ear that conducts hearing. You can also have neurological brain problems that can affect hearing as well. So I don't know about either of these gentlemen, but for example, in the case of Brian Johnson, if you've ever listened to AC/DC's music, or if you've ever been to AC/DC concert, I think it was at one once a long time ago, a very loud concert. So over time, that kind of chronic, super, super loud exposure can lead to a chronic hearing loss. Also, if any of you out there watching are into firearms and either competitive or hobby shooting, either for sport or competitive shooting, you'll see that competitive shooters these days, skeet shooters, trap, five stand, etc., or people who just enjoy shooting, they wear ear protection. Critically important. And I can tell you, when I was a kid, did a lot of shooting and never wore ear protection with rifles and shotguns, etc. So I'm sure I have some low-grade chronic hearing loss related to both loud music and to firearms, me discharging firearms for many, many years without appropriate hearing protection. Well, actually without hearing protection of any kind. So let me encourage you to please, please, if you're going to a loud music venue, a live music venue, please take ear protection. If you're going to discharge a firearm, please take ear protection. Just critical, and you don't get that back. It's once you've been exposed, it's too late. Of course, hearing loss from loud noise in the workplace and in the military, our soldiers who have served in a loud around big guns and discharging firearms. That's a chronic problem, though the military is much, much more careful about those issues these days than in times past. But again, if you're working around, for example, a lawnmower or loud equipment like a leaf blower, or in a loud manufacturing environment, of course, you know that if you work in those situations, your employer is I'm sure very careful to make sure that you're wearing hearing protection at all times. So I just want you to be cognizant, because ultimately you have to take responsibility for your own health in all situations, whether it's on the weekends going out target shooting with your buddies, or whether it's on going to a live concert that could be very loud, or in the workplace environment. Loud noise chronically or acutely can lead to hearing loss. I'm Dr. Jerry Williams. I hope this is helpful for you with Urgent Care 24/7. Life is 24/7, and so are we.